Hello everybody, this is Jeremy. So as you know, I post a lot of videos on my YouTube channel from tourism type videos for the Florida area, plus post a lot of readings from the Bible. But since a friend at work suggested that I make workout videos, I'm like, that's already been done. But I try to bring new twisted things, or to reach my friends, or just people that will view my stuff. Maybe just people that go to my work and all that. But, okay, here it is. Just to say that I did it, we'll start it out. I'll do a simple exercise video. Alright. What I always tell people at work, for very good leg strength, and for upper body strength, and core and hip strength, which is super important, is hip mobility and core strength, for them to all work together to accomplish a certain type of movement pattern. So I like to always start with, which we do at work, we do functional movement screen, but I really do support a simple yet very, very effective overhead squats, because you can do them at work, which I've always told people. You want to burn extra calories, strength, your sit-down job, administrative job, every 30 minutes, get up, do overhead squats, lunges, stretch some way, find your office, your desk, and do push-ups, but overhead squats. So here we go. So if you don't have access to a towel or to a bar, just get your hands above your head. This will help out on shoulder mobility and on stretching the lats, the latissimus dorsis, keeping them loose too, because if you get a lot of tightness in your lats, which are attached to your pelvis, you'll start to move forward in your overhead squat, because they all work together. Everything will be connected in the overhead squat, from your ankles, even from the Achilles, from your tendon, all the way through the calves, to hamstrings, to glutes, to lower back, to mid back, to upper back, to shoulders. All right, so overhead squat. So I just want you to go ahead and go through 12 overhead squats with me. So we'll get in a squat position, proper squat position. Feet shoulder width apart. It could be slightly wider, that's fine. You can have your toes pointed out, or they can be straight forward. We go slightly pointed out. But the big deal with the squats is to keep proper hip position, which is everything, and core positioning, lower back, abs, and hips. Feet shoulder width. Anytime you squat down, weight on your heels. All right, guys? Most of the weight will be transferred to your heels, and how you're going to do that is hips got to go back. So hips back. All right, guys? So let's try that out. So weights adjusted, transfer to our heels, and how we're doing that is we're hinging our hips back. So we're sticking our gluteus maximus back, just like we're going to sit down on something, like there's something back there. Got to stick it out. If it feels funny, you're doing it right, because you're sticking out your glutes. All right, so here we go. So body weight squats. So it'll be slowly go down, weights on your heels, torso stays up high, shoulders stay back. That'll force your back to stay straight, and suck in right at the gut and stick out your butt. If you're sticking out your butt and shoulders back, you can't go wrong in the hip core area. And bam, there you go. And a checkpoint that we use sometimes for that is knees behind the toes. It's a good, easy way to look at the form, but it really is, that's a good way to make sure that your hips are in the right position. So body weight squats, weights transferred to your heels, glutes are back, knees are behind the toes, so my hips are probably in the right position, and my torso is up as high as it can go. All right, so torso up high, 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 high. You don't have to do this fast or slow. You don't have to go down as far as I am. Go down as far as your body will allow. If you have any pain or discomfort, just modify the exercise, don't go as low. But ideally, 90 degrees, let's go hamstrings parallel to the ground. Hey, microwave's done, sweet potatoes done. So hamstrings parallel to the ground. Let's try it again. So checkpoints, weight on your heels, glutes back, torso up high. It helps if you're probably looking up at a 45-degree angle. That'll keep your back straight, keep your shoulders back. So here we go, weight on your heels, glutes back, torso up high, looking about 45 degrees, knees behind the toes, and down as far as you can, and back up, and that's 1, and 2, and 3, we'll just go through 5, 4, And don't lose your form. Keep your weight on your heels. And just slow. If you go fast, you're going to mess up your form. And there's squat. Alright, so that's just a basic bodyweight squat. Very awesome exercise to do. Let's go through overhead squats. So, basic overhead squat, just hands over your head. You can put weights above your head, a bar, body bars, a stick, a dowel. So this will help warm up your hips and warm up your whole body, your upper body as well. Especially before weightlifting or before running or doing cardio. Overhead squats, guys. Or at work, administrative stuff, or whatever. Do overhead squats, just like in the military. Do push-ups. Alright, so overhead squats, hands above your head. Same checkpoints with the lower body with the hips down and the torso up high. Arms are you're going to want to keep as high as possible, lined up with your head. They're going to try to come forward. Just try to keep them lined up with your head the best that you can. Torso is still up high and coming down. So if they start going forward, your lats are tight because your hips are adjusting, your pelvis is adjusting, your lats are tight. They're pulling your arms forward because they're going to pull. They're inserted right here and here. They're going to pull your arms forward. All right, working on stretching our lats. All right, cool. And you're down. And you're back up. And that's cool. If it comes forward, you're working on it. And down and back up. All right, force it to stay up. Force your torso up. Still your lower body checkpoints. Weight on your heels. Glutes back, back straight, shoulders back. Looking up. Hands up as high as you can. Ideally, during the functional movement screen, we say the pole will be about over your toes. Not necessarily over your heads, but aim for your heads. Okay. And it's about over your toes then. Still knees are about behind the toes. Depending on hip positioning, but if hip positioning is correct, then knees are going to be pretty much behind the toes. But overhead squat. And 2 more. And just slow and smooth, stretch, 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 and up. Cool. So during a squat position, we do look for knees caving in or going out. You want to keep the knees lined up over the toes the best that you can. That's it, guys. That's a regular bodyweight squat and an overhead squat. Fantastic to do all the time. You're not able to make it to the gym and you want to burn extra calories. Let's say that this right here, 3 calories. Okay, just say 3 calories just took off. Probably about 1.5, 2, 3 calories. But, yeah. So say that you can go like this. Bam, 2 calories. 2 calories. 2 calories. Do that and you'll be hot. So bodyweight squats, overhead squats. This is Jeremy, Bullfrog. Check out the videos on YouTube. Like them, especially share them with your friends. Tell them about overhead squats, especially if they're pretty sedentary. Gotta keep your hips loose, guys. Got to. If they get tight, cause lower back problems and some other compensation type issues, walking, gait issues, but mostly lower back pain, which affects millions of Americans. And usually it's just tight hips, guys. Tight hips. All right, take care, guys. Love you. God bless. Bye.